Great start for Jordan Jarvis.
You see the machine using all the track right here, in and out of turn 1, 2, and 3, and it's the 69 of Wilbur Hahn out front.
Wilbur, we knew there was going to be some action on this first lap, and here it comes, going to get a challenge on the outside. Wilbur able to keep it tucked in against the wall. Looks like he's going to use that inside line and try to make a break, but that outside been extremely successful so far, Rob.
Very, very quick in and out of the corners we go. Will Hahn on the Yamaha out front. We look a little further back to see if we can get any of the local guys who may have got a good start as well. They're out of sight for the moment.
Right now, everybody on two wheels. Had a couple guys hit the ground right after the tunnel, Rob, but everybody back up and on two wheels. Leader's going to be making their way back into that big quad jump right now in front of the campground. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right now. 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry, 3, 4, and 5. We've got a little bit of a race going on. The leader's trying to make a break for it with clear track right now. Got clean vision, not using any tear-offs, not eating any roost, so should be able to make a break for it. Looks like we have a challenge right now for the lead.
I'd love to be standing right next to Damon Bradshaw right now. I bet he's twisting the fence or whatever he's holding on to. He wants to be out there. He said it himself. He's going to get ready, and when he comes back, we're going to see the beast unleashed again. I think we'll see him back sooner than later.
I can't wait to see the number 45 out there ringing it and bringing it, that's for sure. And you know when Bradshaw gets out there, it's wreckers or checkers, baby. We're going to bring the heat and make it sweet.
See, I like Ray Niebel. He decided to give them all a half a track head start.
Hey, and the thing about Niebel, after he wins his local motos and that kind of thing, he goes back, has a smoke on the podium, you know, relaxes a little bit. That guy's not known as one of the greatest trainers, but one of the greatest talents, old Ray Niebel.
Oh, Ray can get around the track, so we'll keep our eye on the number 7. We've got a new leader. Double D, Darryn Durham.
Yeah, saw him make the move back there in that new pro section on Hahn. Couldn't get an ID on him, but thought that might be who it is. And sure enough, High Point's favorite son right here, Double D, Darryn Durham, making it happen. Trying to open up a bit of a gap on Wilbur there, but Wilbur not letting loose of him. Has a bite of that rear fender and going to try to hang on and get towed along.
To keep our eye on the pit bike racer, the 381 of McCoy Shine, back in the number 3 spot. Barney Barnes and the boys told me keep our eye on him, and he's doing a fine job. McCoy Shine in the number 3 spot. Littman, Stevie Roman now up to 5th. Coquinos, the 812 of Luke Von Linger, Wilbrand, Haynes, Rabel, Perry, Lojak, McGuff, Brock Street back in 14th, Teagarden in 15th.
Yeah, I think Roman's brought himself up another position right now since timing the swings updated and since the last lap. Pretty sure he's moved up one more spot, using a lot of momentum. He's using a lot of the outside lines right now to keep that momentum up and make his move. So right now, Double D not really able to shake Wilbur, so he's hanging in there pretty good. Third place riding all alone right now. I believe that might be Shine, and then Littman following him, and that may be Roman and Littman swapping positions right now.
Well, we'll watch on the backside of the track because these riders certainly attacking that pro section. The 125 machine's quite a bit less horsepower than the 250F machine's, way less torque. But these riders seem to find a way to get it up on boil and just keep it there. Many of the times won't even see let go of the throttle. They just engage the clutch enough to set up the corner, and man, is there a sweet sound coming out of the back of those machines.
You know, you mentioned just locking the throttle, much like James Stewart used to do on a 125. Simply feed the power and control speed with the clutch, Rob. Left that thing locked, and all the momentum was controlled by the clutch lever.
Well, Double D, Darryn Durham makes his way up here. Here comes Will Hahn. Lap number 2 in the books. Double D has it. Will Hahn trying to close up on him. Bobby Reagan told him, you're out there to represent the team. I don't want to see you take a second. And Will Hahn knows he's got to get to the front.
I tell you, Wilbur closing things back up. Not sure if Durham made a mistake or if Wilbur's learned something through the lines out there, but bringing the distance a little closer right now, back to about 8 or 9 bikes. Third place still hanging in there. Shine not letting go of the leaders, keeping them in sight right there. That 4th place ride, that is Steve Roman. He did make it up into the 4th position, and looks like Coquinos rounding out the top 5. So guys got themselves a little bit separated right now, but unbelievably the battle right up front now, Darryn Durham and Will Hahn. Last lap around, those guys at 2:08.4 and 2:08.5, so lap time's very similar. Not able to close. 'close the gap is Hahn because they're running the exact same speed, basically.
1
Durham, using his extensive knowledge of this track right now, knows every inch inside and out. Both riders up and over 3 right now, not opting to go for all 4 on these 125s. So they getting those wheels back on the brown and driving back into the pro section right now as they make their way off. Durham back up under the trees right now. Wilbur Hahn right behind him. Looks like going to be able to close the distance just a little bit, but not able to make a move as of yet. Will Hahn back there studying everything Durham's doing and able to close that gap up. Looks like just down to about 5 bike lengths right now as they work their way up that climb for the last time. Of course, up and over that big tabletop, and then it's an extreme descent before we head back up to the finish line. Durham and Hahn now down on that descent, working their way back up. This time around should be getting the white flag. Yes, white flag is out right now. Our official scorekeeper down there with the white flag out. Hahn gone for 3. Durham went for 2. Really closing that gap up. Here we go right now. Bobby Regan said, "You better do it, Will Hahn." Darryn Durham able to grab a handful right there and pull out a couple extra bike lengths. Got to keep it on 2. No room for error right now. Darryn Durham keeping that thing singing. Will Hahn just waiting for a mistake. Who's it going to be? Riding in that 3rd place, we still have Shine holding it down. He's turning just about a 2:11, so he's a couple seconds off the pace right now. So 2:07, 2:07, 2:11 for our top 3 riders. Leaders now going over that fly tabletop before they work their way down into the valley. Right now, still Darryn Durham, followed by Will Hahn. Just about a 3-second gap, it looks like. Well, a little under 2 right now. A little under 2 seconds is the gap, working their way up and over the hip. Durham sticks a foot down in the rut, slows himself up a bit. Hahn not quite able to capitalize as of yet, so last half a lap about to take place. Working their way up and over that quad on the north side right now. Durham goes up and over, Will Hahn goes up and over, waiting for Shine. Shine comes up and out of the valley right now as the 2 leaders go down and head that right-hander back into the pro section. Durham still out front. Hahn trying to make a move. Can't find a way around right now. Like I said, lap times last time separated by 1/100th of a second. Hard to make up time on a guy 1/100th of a second at a time, but back down the speedway they come, back up the drag strip as these guys work their way up into sight for the final time. Should be seeing the leaders come into sight any moment here. Still see the white flag waving for some of our back markers. Darryn Durham going for 3, pops into sight. Will Hahn, oh, Darryn Durham hangs it up in the ditch. Just barely gets it out of that rut, barely gets it out of that berm. Talk about a photo finish. What a mistake right there. Big time air. Jumped 3 up over that final triple. Stuck it in a rut right there, right in the berm. Next thing you know, Will Hahn's on his back tire, so narrowly escaping tragedy right there. Darryn Durham with the win. Will Hahn in the 2nd position. Shine rides to a 3rd place finish on that number 381 machine, so congratulations to those guys. In the 4th position is TV Roman, and rounding out the top 5, Von Lingerer. Give our guys a few minutes. We'll get everybody sorted out down there on the podium and talk to our winners here today. Amazing race right there. Had an amazing race for the lead as well as 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position. Never really gave it up throughout the course of the day. And listen to this High Point crowd down there right now. They love their 2-strokes. They love Double D. Double D going to give it a big panic rev, a little victory rev. Yeah, light it up there for him, Darryn. That, oh boy. Tires are cheap. All right, look at the local crowd down there. They got their hero, Darryn Durham. He's throwing the gloves. He's throwing the goggles. That guy.